Hello there, this is Carlo. Welcome to another video and hopefully an exciting one. So the latest installment of the Creative Cloud Suite has just been released or made available. This is in theory the 2016 version, and I've literally just installed or updated everything. So you can see it here, Premiere Pro 2015.3, After Effects, so on and so on. Now, I haven't opened anything yet, okay? So I will be doing this at the same time as you guys. You'll be seeing it at the same time as me. So I think that's quite exciting. I'm just going to open up a couple of the apps like the main boys, After Effects, Premiere Pro, just to see and make sure all my plugins are still working, because this, when it was installing, it was actually removing the previous versions, which has left me a bit on edge. So without further ado, I'm going to open up After Effects first, and it's gone there, as you can see. I don't know why, because we may have some new icons by the looks of it. Let's have a look. We are in here at the moment. Okay, so it's not opened up the original icons, which is a bit strange. Like I've just said, guys, I'm doing this at the same time. Let's try this one. Okay, so it's opened it from there. So that is a bit of a pain that I have to reapply all my icons down here, which is a bit of a strange one. So it looks like a fully brand new suite. Now, obviously, this is going to take longer to open than previously, because obviously it's a brand new suite, so it has to do its thing before it loads. But I'm hoping, here we go, we've got a brand new splash screen, 13.8, pretty nice actually, the house blowing up there, quite like that. But I'm hoping that all my plugins won't be harmed. Now, I should get a migration icon, I would think. Bit wondering why it's still at 2015. It's got it here, 1992 to 2016. So obviously it is the 16 version. But everyone sort of thought it was going to be CC 2016. So obviously it's not. So it's obviously initializing my media core, and then hopefully it's going to run through all my plugins that I've got. I'm praying that all my plugins are still in one place and that I don't have to reinstall everything, because that would literally drive me up the wall. Because there is a trick, you can keep the previous version, but I never did that. I just literally said, yep, overwrite it, because I don't want two versions of the Creative Cloud Suite on my system. So obviously, where I'm loading it up now, this is on an SSD as well, so we're just going to see it opening up for the first time. I'm praying there's no bugs, guys, really am. There is a beach ball, which I never usually see, which has got me a bit concerned. Hopefully it'll start doing its thing now. This is the first time I've opened a brand new Creative Cloud Suite. So I'm hoping everything's going to go smooth and I'm not going to get no bugs. Someone did actually say to me, wait for the first update. But obviously I don't want to miss out on all the brand new features. After Effects and Premiere Pro got some stunning new features in them. And I just sort of didn't want to miss out on that. So let's just hope that this all goes to plan. I want to try and do this in real time for you guys. So what I experience is probably what you're going to experience. May not, may be the same, may not be the same. But I'm just wondering why this is taken so long. It is crashed already. Okay, so it starts spinning up. I don't know why application's not responding has come out. So I'll just leave that alone, because it is running for everything. But I've never had that not responded come up before. I'm hoping all my stuff is still in there. I really am. We have not got a migration system yet, which is a little bit concerning. yes, by the looks of it, we may be okay, guys. We may be okay. I think it's because it's still like got the 2015. Let's go new composition. Click OK. Create a layer new solid. I'll do the same boot up for Premiere Pro and CC. Jesus Christ, there's a lot more snappier, guys. Wow. Right. Okay. Oh, the Video Copilot stuff is not there. So I may have to reinstall all my Video Copilot stuff, which is not what I wanted to do, guys. Really weren't in the mood for that. Alright, Red Variant Universe is all here. Let's make sure the paid ones are there. Overlights, yep, overlights still there. Right, I need to try the expensive ones now, which is Magic Bullet Suite. Looks okay, that's all there. Let's go down to trap code, particular. Right, so what we've learned so for Effects Builder, make sure that loads up. Yeah, that seems okay. Okay, so Video Copilot stuff has to be reinstalled. Okay, so we'll put that on the screen as error 1. Everything else seems to be okay. Okay, which is a bit annoying. Hopefully I can transfer. Right, this is what I'm going to do, guys, because you might get into this problem as well. And obviously I don't want you guys getting into this problem. So I'm going to try something now. Right, now we have After Effects 2013 here. Right, there's 2015. Okay, plugins. Okay, so all my plugins are here. Alright, so I've got Video Copilot. Alright, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do this. Alright, I am going to highlight these two. I'm going to go copy 2 items. Alright, we're going to try this together, okay? Plugins, and then I am going to drop them in there. Copy them over quickly. Now, what I'm going to do is make sure that they're there. Alright, plugins, presets. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I'm a bit scared about this because this don't look so right. So plugins, right. So I've done it the wrong way around. So I'm going to get all this. I'm going to copy and paste that in there. Okay, replace. Then I'm going to delete this one, right? Right, because these are all my big plugins, so I'll move that to trash. I'm going to move that to trash. I'm going to go back because I've got my presets there. I'm going to go to 2015 presets. Right, so all that was already in there, wasn't it? Trap code, particular. So that still all works. So we might be able to sort of leave that alone now. Oh, so better, guys. Let us reopen After Effects. We have to do it this fucking way now. Let's reopen it. Probably take a bit of time again because it's reloaded my it's reloading all my plugins. So I'm hoping this way works. I might have to do complete installs of the Video Copilot stuff, which is a bit jarring. Didn't want to do that, guys. I just saw Saber there, which is a good sign. Flashing past there. Well, obviously this is going to help you guys out as well, just in case you get problems. Right, so we're loading up at the correct speed now. Let's go composition, new composition, layer new solid. Okay, effects, Boom. See? I'm a genius. Try and open up optical flares. There we go, guys. So if you just follow the steps, what I literally just showed you, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, right? Effects, Video Copilot, Element. Might need to put a new license in for Element. No, everything's good with Element, which is fantastic news, guys. Let's jump. No, we'll leave that. I know that's going to work, so that's great. Okay, so that is After Effects done and dusted. So we know how to fix that sort of problem. So now, obviously, Premiere Pro is not going to load up because we have to. That is a bit jarring. I have to put everything back in my dock again. Right, so let's find Premiere Pro. Oh, and let's try to open up Premiere Pro. It should have picked up from these things. Oh, ooh, awkward. Right, so we're going to get a new splash screen. Obviously, same scenario. Probably take a bit of time to load up because it's a brand new program. In essence, it's a brand new update. But you see how when it's loaded, how quick it loads. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, 2015.3. We're going to check my plugins for Premiere Pro as well. Make sure things like Magic Bullet looks, so on and so on, all load up. And we don't have to reinstall anything. I don't think this one will give me any problems. Shouldn't do. I think the last update from 2014, jumping over to 2015, gave me some crap with Video Copilot stuff as well. There was no sort of migration thing on it. So it's probably what's happened with this one as well, guys. So but obviously all the other plugins looked okay. It was just the Video Copilot stuff. So if you do have Video Copilot plugins on your After Effects, you've just seen there how to fix that problem. So pretty straightforward. Slow the video down if you need to, guys. And then just literally copy what I just did. I just did that on a whim, I guessed, and it still works. I always read this stuff here to make sure certain plugins are loaded. So if you want to, there we go. My bias effect stuff is all loaded now. If you read there, then you can see what plugins are being loaded. It's a little tip for you guys I didn't know. Obviously it's first load, so I've got quite a few bias effects. I've got everything from Red Giant. Obviously, if you download Universe, your own Universe and stuff like that, it's available on Premiere Pro as well. So it looks like this is going to be pretty awesome. That After Effects felt a lot faster than the previous version. And I know it's hard to say now. You could probably say, well, Carlo, how do you know? You've not applied no transitions, you ain't done no effect. How do you know? It just feels it. It's meant to be anyway, 2 times faster. So all my bias stuff, as you can see there, are loading up, which looks good. Keep an eye out for Red Giant stuff on there. All of this is in real time for you guys, so you can see where it's at. Obviously, the way I've done it, fixed the plugins on After Effects, it's going to work the same way for Windows. Okay, guys, so just migrate over to where your plugins is and take everything from your plugins folder that's in your plugin for 2015, and then open up the folder with this version and copy and paste it into that. But you've got to be careful. What you need to do is you need to delete the older version from the previous version of Premiere Pro, like 2015 version. Otherwise, when this starts, you'll get a duplication error from Video Copilot. It'll say you have got 2 versions of this plugin, blah, blah, blah. I think you sort of get the gist of where I'm coming from. So make sure you delete the previous version. Now, I would have assumed it would have done this because when Premiere Pro and After Effects were installing with this update, it was removing the previous version. I've just done a simple update and that's it. My buy stuff is still loading. Quite a few plugins on this one. I've got just as many plugins for Premiere Pro that I have After Effects. But obviously, once you do the first open, it always takes longer because it's reading the programs for the first time. So it would not be this slow every time you open it. It's only the first time. And again, look at the time. I'm doing another video late, but I'm only doing this because this came out an hour ago. So it was a pretty quick update actually. It was about 20 minutes. It took about 20-25 minutes to update this whole suite. So that weren't too shabby yet. All my Red Giant stuff's loading. I just saw a Red Giant plugin then. Here we go. Colours to 3, Cosmo Design to 2. Yep, all my Red Giant stuff is coming in, which is great news. And then we'll just add a video to this and then just apply, I don't know, Magic Bullet looks or something, just to make sure that the plugins still load okay. The problem with these, every time you get a new version, you have to sort of hope that the plugins that you've got that have not been updated still work on the newer versions, which they should do, because as you can see here, it's still technically a 2015 release. I prefer the splash screen though over the previous Superman one, or Superboy, whatever he was. Yeah, all my universe stuff is loading now, as you can see there, which is great news. It's picking all that up. There's a lot of plugins there, guys. A lot of plugins. But I want to do this on real time to give you guys an idea of how long this will take. So I think this adds for quite an interesting video if you're a Creative Cloud user. The only thing that really jars me is this thing here, where I have to remove all these and put them back in my dock. I think that it should have updated the icon straight away so you didn't have to do that. That's a bit annoying. That is a bit annoying. So I have to move all them from the dock and put them back in again, which is jarring. It only takes 2 seconds, but it's principle, isn't it? All my universe is still loading. Sorry this is taking some time, but like I say, guys, you can fast forward this if you want. You can skip this in the video. I just want to do it. I think it's better to do it in real time. It's more better. Just does look good though. This Premiere Pro is meant to be amazing. This new update is meant to be incredible. I'm really looking forward to editing with this because I do love a bit of Premiere Pro. It is obviously my editor of choice, and they're meant to have sped this program up so it runs a lot faster. And I think this goes up to 8K now, if I'm not too much mistaken. You can edit in 8K now. You've got proxy settings in it to make your workflow faster. If you've got Adobe stock, it's now integrated with this version of Premiere Pro, which is fantastic. I haven't got stock yet, but I'm thinking about it. It is a little bit extra a month. I think it's about 15 quid extra a month. 15 quid a month for stock footage is... A lot of people say that's quite cheap, but it is quite cheap, but it's well, the only videos I edit is the ones I record myself, so this is a big load. This is taking ages. Like I say, guys, if you want to fast forward this in the timeline, you're more than welcome to go to the interesting stuff, but if you want to follow me as I'm doing it, stick around. Stick around. got my earphones in at the moment because I was listening to some film scores earlier, just chilling, and I was watching a bit of Ice Stat as well, a bit of Casey, which was quite cool. God, this is a big one. This has taken ages. This must be amazing, this version. It's a long time loading up all my programs, mate. I'm telling you, all my plugins. Mind you, I've got quite a few hundred. So I'm hoping this video does help you guys out if you're wanting to do the update, but you're not sure whether you want to stick with the 2000. Why you would if you got Creative Cloud, just update. But this is going to give you a rough idea of how it's going to affect your current plugins. So far we've obviously had that one minor mishap with Video Copilot, but I fixed it within 5 seconds anyway, which is not a problem. I do wish that some of the program plugins integration are more smoother. I did expect to get the little box on the screen here for migrating all my plugins over, so I was a bit shocked that I never got that, but still it's not bad. I mean, it took me 2 seconds to fix Video Copilot, and I've got quite a few plugins under Video Copilot: Optical Flares, Heat Distortion, Saber, Element 3D version 2. So, God, this is painstaking. This is painstaking. So yeah, that was the only problem with After Effects. I will do another video on performance, and obviously we are going to have a shit ton of tutorials based on the new features of the whole suite. So we're going to be looking at After Effects, Premiere Pro, Auditions, SpeedGrade, Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator. We'll just have a look at the whole suite and to see what's new, and how it's going to benefit your workflow as well at the same time. What's better about it? If you're still like a 2014 user or a CS6 user, even though if you're on CS6, please jump over to 2015. You're missing out on so much, I would say anyway. But how it would benefit your workflow as well. But this is absolutely painstaking. This is. It's probably my fault because of the amount of plugins I've got. But yeah, now it's Particular is loading. It's a Particular suite. You can see it's loading there. Hallelujah! Initializing application. Whoa. Okay, so we've got the new. It's kept all my projects in, which is cool. Let's do a new project, guys, and we'll call it test. I'll keep everything the same, just overwrite that, yes. We're just going to check out to make sure that it's bug free, really. So hopefully now we may get the program load up. Updates are always like this, guys. It takes time for the program to load, but once you've loaded it up for the first time, the second load should be instantaneous, especially if you're running off an SSD. Now, this looks the same as previous version, but obviously it's still loading stuff. I'm hoping it's bug free. This is the most I've had of Beach Ball, which is a bit disheartening. Hopefully it's not correct. It's saying not responding. So we have our very first crash on Premiere Pro. Not a good first start. Let's open it up again. Now this should load a hell of a lot quicker, I'm hoping. Right? But as you can see there, but for the first time opening of it, I'm not impressed. I never get crashes on this Mac, never. So that is not a good start. Hopefully it's because it's the first load. As you can see, that's a hell of a lot quicker starting up. Let's reopen test. Hopefully we can import something now. Okay, that was a hell of a lot quicker loading than the last one. And we've got a beach ball again. This is not going too well, guys. I am not impressed. Let's just leave that for a minute. Let's see where we go. This is not good. I'm not impressed. I've never had this happen with Premiere Pro before. And we still have a beach ball. And it's crashed again, look. It's concerning because serious errors can require Adobe. This is not good. So far, Premiere Pro is not impressing me at the moment. We will give this another load and give it a bit of time. You know, you don't need that sort of bollocks if you're working on a major project. And this is quite a powerful iMac as well. It's a top of the line 5K iMac, so I should not get no problems with loading this. Maybe I need to clean my cache, I don't know. Let's try a new project. Let's go test 2. Oh, sorry, leave it at that. I'm just going to leave it like that for a couple of seconds and see what happens. Let's come down here to... Alright, so maybe it's because it was a first load. I'm not sure, guys. File. Alright, so we seem to be okay now, but obviously, you know, stability is a big part of working in production, and I can't afford for this. Well, it seems to be running really fast now. Let's drop this. This is a ProRes, full ProRes clip. Let's play it. Full res. This is 4K. Not bad. As you can see, full 4K clip. No drop frame indicator. Let's go to effects and let's have a look at my video effects. Right, all my video effects seem to be okay. It's the big boys that I'm... Right, Magic Bullet looks. Let's go film. Let's drop that on. That seems to be okay. That seems to be fine, guys, okay? Absolutely fine. It's dropped a bit of the frame rate, which is a bit weird because normally I can add about 6 or 7 transitions before I get a drop frame. So I am going to get rid of this effects, okay? And we're going to go for looks. Drop that on top. Let's go to edit and open up Magic Bullet looks. And just see what we can do here. So let's open our toolbox. Let's just drop a couple of few things in, guys. Let's just make a change. It does seem a hell of a lot quicker. Yeah, that's not bad. Remember, this is a 4K clip as well. Yeah, there we go. So it's loaded it in, and now obviously we've got 2 filters on it. So we've got looks and we've got Magic Bullet looks, a quick authorization, and we're getting a solid green on full frame. So obviously a lot of people will work in, say, half res. So yeah, pretty cool. Bit disappointed with the first load, but maybe it needed to do that. Yeah, it seems to be working absolutely fine, as you can see. Scrubbing indicator is working fine. Let's make sure all these are working good. Yeah, let's just make some corrections on here. Let's just bring this up. Right, not bring it down. Just make some little changes so we can see. Yeah, so it's dropped a bit on half res. Let's push it up to full. Maybe it just needs a bit of time to settle in. There you go. It's a bit laggy now. Let's go half res. Remember 4K as well, okay? And we're running it on a 5K display. Alright, so let's play that. Right, so it takes a bit of time to catch up, maybe to load the actual plugin itself. But we are on orange with about 3 transitions in now. So yeah, not too bad. I'm quite happy with that. We just have to see how. Right, so it's loaded it. So it's just chopped from green to orange. So a bit laggy, but when we push it down to half res, let's try it again. We're on a solid green. So not too bad. Still a lot of testing to do within the brand new version of CC. Let's come out of this, quit this and not save. And let's move on to Auditions. So Auditions is another big one. Now obviously I've got hardly any plugins for Auditions, if I can find it. And Photoshop I'll open as well. Where are you? I can't see Auditions. Am I going crazy? Maybe Auditions will load from here. Let's try it. Nope. Options, show. Right, we need to find Auditions, guys. So I'm going to go to my applications. There's Auditions. Let's open up Auditions from there. I do have to put it all back in my dock now. So that is opening. Same scenario. It's going to take a bit of time for it to load up because it's technically a first open. So we'll just have to wait and see. Premiere Pro, we will go back to that and just see, make sure it opens quick again. This is a new splash screen. Pretty nice. We will go back to Premiere Pro after Photoshop. I just want to do the 4 main ones that people use. So After Effects, Premiere Pro, Auditions and Photoshop. A lot of people use Adobe Illustrator, but we will do that in a previous video. Okay, so obviously, you know, there's not a lot of plugins here. So hence why it's opened up so quickly. So that looks pretty good to me. That's opened up pretty fast. And now Photoshop. Oh, I keep doing it from there, habit. We have to open it from here because we've not put it in. We will add it to our timeline later. So Photoshop, got quite a few plugins for that. Let's see how quick Photoshop opens up. You get to look at the new splash screen. First opening of this program, so again it's going to take a bit of time. So it's 2015.5. Nice looking splash screen there. Okay, so that looks not too bad. I've got quite a few plugins for this as well. 15.5. Just let that load up. I think that one's crashed as well. No, still loading. Okay, so it does keep your same projects, but yeah, as you can see, not too bad at all. Now, for the sake of curiosity, we are going to reopen Premiere Pro to make sure that it was not a bug. And just make sure it loads up okay. There's nothing like a buggy professional program. Obviously, you know, any bugs that people do encounter or is encountered will be updated in the next update, but you shouldn't have to worry about that. It should be all perfect straight away. It should take a bit of time to load up again, but I'll put it down to all my plugins. So right, okay, so it's opening. Let's hope we can get a quicker, no hassle Let's open up in Testy 2. I'll spell it and just make sure it's stable, really. Stability is the key. Okay, that don't look too bad. It looks like it's opened up pretty good, pretty fast. Yep, seems okay to me, guys. Seems absolutely fine. Seems quick. Drag that and drop it on. Play. Bosh. Okay, so it looks like, because it was a first sort of open, the computer had to get sort of used to the program, if that sounds right, I suppose. And yeah, all the plugins are here, so you don't have to worry about your plugins. All my plugins are here, and I know, because I know my plugins off by heart, what I've got. From Convert, Magic Bullet Looks, Light Factory, everything seems good. Let's just try a paid version of so Overlight is quite a popular one. Yeah, absolutely fine. Effects control, beam, circle, bada bing, bada bosh. Seems fine. Running quickly. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go full res. Nobody works in full res anyway until you finish. But yeah, it's orange, which is doable. Plays nice and smooth. 4K ProRes image here. Job done. Job's a good one. I am hopefully happy with that, and I will bring you guys more detailed videos on each one of these programs. Now let's just, because it's quite a lengthy video, I might as well drag it on just a little bit longer. Let's open up the new Illustrator. So let's find to see where it's put it, and it's obviously got to open it up via the application manager. Oh, I hate this sort of stuff. I've really got to put everything back. That is the most jarring thing ever. It should have updated all the icons as well. But let's just open up Illustrator as a little bonus for you guys. We have a new splash screen 2015.3, so that has been updated. Previously, I think it said in the date 1980 whatever to 2015, so this is a 2016 release. I don't know why they didn't call it 2016. A bit confused about that, but oh well. That is life, I suppose. So I have a few plugins for this as well. First, startup obviously is going to take the longest. Yeah, this scenario here with the icons is a bit jarring because it is a bit of work that I didn't need to do. Okay, that seems okay. That seems pretty good. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And let's do one more. Speed grade. Let's see what speed grade is doing. Now, things like, what is it? Working with this don't look like it's upgraded. Okay, that is a bit weird. There's not an update for speed grade. So that is number one on your bucket list. Is it called a bucket list? Have a look. Everything's been updated. Look, speed grade 2015. So speed grade, guys, let's check. Speed grade is not got an update. Okay. Okay. Weird. So let's go through. What's the upgrades? So Photoshop Lightroom's not had an upgrade. Illustrator has. InDesign doesn't look like it has, even though it did do an update. Let's have a look. InDesign. Let's go to InDesign. open up InDesign, because I swear I saw that updating. Guys, maybe I'm going mad because it's like nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. 2015. No, it's not had an update. It doesn't look like it's had an update, guys. Weird. Weird. Maybe there'll be updates coming later on with these ones. We'll just have to wait and see with that. But there's definitely not an InDesign upgrade. Not a problem, because I don't really use InDesign that much anyway. I think the main ones, obviously, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Photoshop, Auditions there, and this one here, what's it called? Media Encoder. I swear that did get an update. That better got an update. Where is it? Media Encoder. Yes, Media Encoder got an update there. Okay, so InDesign is starting up now, and obviously it's treating it like it's a new opening when it didn't get an update. So it's computer's treating it as a new install. Well, that looks like it is it for this video, guys. Like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully I've answered some questions for you guys within this video, and it'll help you out with your update of the Creative Cloud Suite. So as always, guys, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this video, a like rating would very much be appreciated. And if you want to subscribe, guys, no problems, just hit the subscribe button. Plenty more CC 2016, if that's what you want to call it, videos coming to the channel, and I'll definitely catch you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.